Got it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're recording. Okay, so thanks, Adrian, for participating today in the first recording of an energy transfer. And so you've read like my speech to the World Mental Health Congress, so you know pretty much everything about my life and my credentials and everything. So I appreciate
Fantastic.
you being so open to participate. Yeah, so
you're very, very welcome, Keith. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for that. So the first thing is always I ask anyone, what's your score emotionally out of 10? If I take all your emotions like this, you see I've got all your emotions here, and then I'm gonna reduce them down onto that point there. And you should start to be able to visualize a single amalgamated emotion that represents your whole being, your whole body, your mind and body. Every emotion that you've got mixed into one, like lots of colors of plasticine, but they all merge into one and you get like one color. What color would that be?
I think when people always mention color, my first color, my go-to color is always red.
Okay, yeah, these things are feelings, so they will just come. They won't be like thoughts. You don't think about this. You just
I don't think
it.
I feel red.
So red, and then the texture, is it like bumpy or like
no, soft, definitely liquid, definitely soft, like like bubble gum.
Okay, nice. And then has it got a shape?
Round as you could do, as you could manipulate with your hand.
Cool. So we've got an emotion that is a round soft red. Okay, and that's you today.
That's me.
It'll change as we progress. Now it's gonna change into something else. I don't know what it is, only you'll feel it as it happens.
Yeah.
But if you assign a number to this from 0 to 10, where 0 is very, very uncomfortable and 10 is like really in a good place, then
I would say a 9.
Wow.
A 9.
Okay. So really, today's a good day for you, and we just trying to push you that little bit extra up.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, like I don't want to prime you, but what often happens, and you must just feel how you feel, but what often happens is people don't realize when they're a 9, they're actually an 8, and then they go to 10.
Yes,
it's only when you're a 10 you can feel it, But just see, if you are 9 later, then that's what it is,
Maybe an 8. Maybe an 8 then. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not so close to 10. 8. Let's go for a hard 8.
you can go half if you want, or like depends.
Yeah.
Some people give me like a 0.32 or something.
I love it. No, I'm not a fan of little fractions or decimals. Okay. I'm going to go for a hard 8. Hard 8. There you are. Hard
8. Okay. So we've got an 8 red soft round. Okay. Yeah. Now 8 red soft round. I'm going to be very gentle with your feelings here. So I'm going to put your feelings down on the disc here where it's not going to get damaged. And we're going to come back to that after a little while. We're going to do a few things. We're going to go through just a relaxation, right?
Yeah.
And as we do that relaxation, all your energy is going to go down to the ground.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to reduce all your uncomfortable emotions down to the ground. I'm going to take some of your organs out of your body down. They're just going to kind of
just melt. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're going to fill you with something beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful. I love it.
And then I'm going to encourage you to, I'm going to work on your awareness of that feeling, and then imprint it so that you can come back to it. Okay.
Excellent.
But because you're a high score, I'm not going to spend too much time. Normally, if someone's like a 0, like I'll spend an hour and a half. For you today, I'll probably spend half an hour, and that's about it.
Perfect.
It's just a little
Perfect.
energy boost, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so your anxiety,
Okay.
first of all, is fairly low, as it seems.
Yes.
What would you score that today?
My energy.
Your anxiety.
Oh, sorry, my anxiety. Sorry, Keith.
Yeah.
No, my anxiety's good. Again, if high anxiety is a 0, then I'm probably at about another hard 8.
So we're 10 is no anxiety. Yeah.
Correct. I'm very, very
so
good.
your anxiety is really not very much today. Okay.
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Okay. So in future,
Yes.
I'd like you to take advantage to book a session, like a half hour or an hour when you're really not feeling well. Okay.
Yes.
I always say to people, come see me when you're feeling your worst, because that's when I can do the most improvement with anyone, you know. And with people who are sick, mental illnesses and that, I look for the worst.
Yeah.
Because they are the people that are struggling the most. Yeah.
Yes. Understood.
Because it's the same amount of work for me. It doesn't matter how much, how bad you feel. It's the same amount of work. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
So we've got anxiety's good. And then I think maybe if you could just quickly tell us a little bit about yourself, just 2 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Adrian Weatherill, and gosh, to fit all my life in a few seconds, I've traveled the world. I've done a lot of jobs. I've done almost everything there is to do. And today I find myself knocking on nearly 50 years old, and I feel rejected by society because I'm trying to do a job that pays my bills, and I'm trying to be useful for society. And I'm not finding that, and I'm feeling a little bit dejected, shall we say, considering I've got a wealth of experience.
Okay. So it's kind of a self-esteem due to circumstance. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's perfect to say.
So
like that, yeah.
you know, you might decide to, if you have a good experience today, you might decide to come again as many times as you want.
Absolutely.
Doors open for you. And then if that helps you to raise that self-esteem, that emotion, that feeling of, if you're up there more often, that will probably allow you to get going and do what you need to do in life and achieve goals. And we'll talk about what your higher purpose is in life, you know.
Yes.
And what you really want to do, you know, like what is that passion? And that's the thing I tap into, because that's absolutely like, that's very strong. I mean, this is my passion, you know.
Yes. Totally. So that's exactly it.
This is how I develop the ability to do this, just because I've got such strong passion. So it directs you into a path of personal development, and you just improve yourself automatically, almost, with passion, you know.
Yeah.
So cool. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Have a sip of water.
Okay.
Have you got some water?
I've got some water. Where have I left it? There it is. Done. Okay,
right,
good.
Just find like a comfortable spot on the seat. And are you holding your phone?
I'm holding, I can put it down if you like.
Yeah, if you can be sort of hands-free and completely.
Let's see.
Even if I can't see you, that's.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right, done. How about that?
Okay.
Hands-free. Put it there.
Okay, so then if you focus on your head and just relax your neck, and then go down to your shoulders, and then your chest, just let that all sort of slump down, you know, and your stomach goes down into this position where it's really sort of, and then your legs move down, and you feel the hairs on your legs start to bend over and it's almost like they put an arm down on your skin and bend down onto your skin. And each one after the other just lies down, and you can, if you zoom in onto one hair, like microscopically, you can see that curve in the hair, that bend, and it brings you strongly into the present. That intense focus on the present moment takes every worry about the past and future out of your mind, and you're just focused completely on relaxation. Now, what I'd like you to do is breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out slowly through your mouth. And keep going. And as this one goes in, I want you to focus on the hairs in your nose also bending down in the direction of the air and touching very gently onto your skin, so softly you don't even feel it. And now we're going to switch on an awareness spotlight on your whole body. We're going to focus from the outside towards your body. And we're going to look at all of those emotions and feelings all the way around your body, those tiny little bits of uncomfortable energy that are sitting in your body, and those thoughts in your head that you actually don't want to be there right now. But we're not going to be rough with any thoughts or feelings. We're going to be really gentle because they're part of us. But what we're going to do is we're going to use your energy to just gently pull all of those emotions. If you can't see them and you're struggling to resolve all of them, what you can do is you can throw blue dust. I'm going to throw some blue dust at you, and it's going to stick to those. I'm going to click my finger. Ready? 1, 2. Now that blue dust is just sticking to each of those emotions, thoughts, feelings that are not really helping you at the moment. So now you can really see them, and they're shining brightly now. And you start to draw them as you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Draw those feelings and thoughts into your lungs and keep breathing. And you can feel that energy from those feelings traveling up your arms and up your legs into your lungs. And so your lungs become completely packed, full of these small blue particles, and they create a blue smoke inside your lungs. And they're all just sitting in your lungs. So as you breathe in through your nose, that air digs into those blue particles. And as you breathe out, they all go out into the room. And in your mind's eye, you see a billow of blue smoke, a huge puff out into the room. So you breathe in through your nose. And again, you dig those particles out and blow them out into the room. And just keep breathing them in and blowing them out until the room is just so full of blue smoke you can't see anything. There's a window in the corner, and all the blue smoke gravitates towards it, and the window opens and it rushes out in one big puff out of the room, and that window shuts again with a slam, and the room is clear and your body is clear. No, there's no more blue smoke or particles. There's a little bit more. Okay, it goes out through the window again, slam shut. Now I want you to take your consciousness out of your head and up behind your skull and look down on the top of your head and pick out one hair on the top of your head and look down on it microscopically. And that hair, I want you to do what we did with the other hairs, just relax it, just gently bend it over. And as it bends over, a warm energy flows down into the top of your head and goes down through the top of your skull and starts to relax the top portion of your brain and goes down through your eyes, nose, your ears bend over and touch the floor, and your chin drops onto your chest. And as that warm glow goes down, your brain leaks down through your face, down your neck, into your chest. And that glow comes down through your chest and takes the rest of your organs slowly and peacefully, forming a liquid down through your legs, and it flows onto the floor, and everything just goes with it. So all you've got now is the shell. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring a giant vat of warm, pure honey, bush honey, and we're going to open the top of your head and pour that honey into the empty space in your body. And at first it gushes right down to your feet because it's just all empty. But then it starts to fill up from the bottom, and you can feel that warmth from the inside. Just, it's not hot, it's just warm. You know, it's like it's warm from the energy that the bees put into it. And you can still feel them vibrating in the honey. Their wings moving. You can picture them, but they're not there. But they've left their energetic signature on the honey. And it continues up. And so you get up to your waist. And as it gets higher, you notice there's a very thin line on the top of the honey. And that's the last remnants of those uncomfortable feelings. And as it goes, as the level of the honey goes up to your neck, those uncomfortable feelings, that black line gets a little bit thicker. It's just collecting. And when it gets up to your head, your skull opens again, and that black ball splashes on the floor next to you. And some honey goes with it just to make sure. And then quickly your head closes tight, forming a vacuum with that honey. And now your awareness returns to your head, and you're inside that honey, pure golden bush honey that has bee energy and forest smells. And that feeling is something you want to take the essence of and absolutely immerse yourself in it. Your heart and mind absorb it right through. And it purifies your soul. And you take a stamp and dip it in the honey. And you stamp it gently all round your brain. And then you take some more and you stamp it all around your heart. And so those stamps are permanent now. If you feel in the weeks, months, and years from now, if you feel unwell or you have a feeling that is not serving you, and you have the awareness of that feeling being uncomfortable, you can choose to change it and go back to the honey. You can make the decision to feel better because you have a permanent emotional ally in that honey. You can capture it in your mind or your heart again and relive that. So I'm going to give you a few seconds just to really immerse yourself in that. If any emotions or thoughts come into your head in that time, just gently push them out the other side and go back to the honey. Just gently push them away and go back to the honey. And so that will reinforce honey feeling. Just take a few seconds there. Okay, Adrian, I'm going to ask you to keep that feeling, that emotion, and those stamps with you as you come back to the present. Slowly, as you feel you want to. There's no rush, you just take your time. And when you come back up, just tip your head over the surface of the water and you swim to the top. And you take a deep breath. And you can feel your breathing is probably different from what it was. Maybe you had something that was, did you have some tightness or something?
Yeah, I
in
did.
your chest?
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
That's strange.
My voice has dropped a bit. Can you hear it? Yeah. Wow. I feel so much more relaxed.
I want you to don't think too much, okay?
Okay.
Stay with your heart. Stay in your heart. Because when you start thinking too much too quick, then it raises your energy levels too quickly. So just stay with emotion, stay peaceful.
I'm feeling a little emotional.
Yeah, good. Is that a good emotional?
Very, very good. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Wow. Almost teary. It's a bit embarrassing, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
good.
I wish I was there. You could cry on my shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very revelatory.
That's lovely, mate. I can't get over your just the way you sort of turn up to life is just incredible. I've not experienced someone with your personality before.
Yeah. Wow. That was. I'm keeping it. I want to keep in that.
Yeah. So, do you want to, in a minute, when you're ready, when you feel you're like completely awake, do you want to see if you can recall that emotion as a practice? Because you'll know, you work with mental health, right? Everything's about practicing. Yeah. It's like riding a bike, meditation, all these things, they are practicing. So, if in the next few days, you might choose to like practice feeling the honey again and just like having that beautiful feeling. It's just like another way of expressing gratitude, of looking after yourself, of being in the moment. It's kind of a few things all at once, but it's a visualization, which is super powerful,
Yeah.
So
did you know what you've shown me is clearly what a lot of people, as I've just experienced, we get caught up in a torrent, we get caught up in a current, we get caught up in a whirlwind, and you forget that you have that power just to say stop, completely take yourself out of it. We have that power, and we forget that we have that power, and we let the world push us and take us instead of us just saying, okay, hang on, I need time out here. And you have that power to take yourself out of that. Yeah. And recharge and rethink.
The difference, you see, the reason I can do that is because I can feel the energy in my body.
Yeah.
So as an empath, I can feel it moving. I've got that sensitivity. Yeah. It's something I've learned through a lot of Reiki. But while you were under, I was discharging the energy out of my hand.
Yeah.
So that's my life energy. But also I can bring energy from elsewhere. Yeah. So, and then I recharge myself later. So it's if you're giving someone your life energy, everyone's got the same energy. It's energy from nature. So it's the one pure, well, depending on what you eat. I suppose if you're drinking a lot, it won't be that pure, but I'm very healthy. then it's probably it's the best kind of medicine you can get,
Yeah.
And it's 100%, like I never have anyone with a problem with it, because it's just
yeah,
pure energy,
yeah,
So I've tested it many, 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 many times. I've never had any issues. So yeah.
yeah.
So I'm quite comfortable using it with anyone. But sorry
Yeah.
to distract you from your emotion.
No, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I just want to explain it how it works so you understand. So
Yeah,
I'm going to just do a spot check now with your
yeah,
emotion, your
yeah,
overall body emotion.
yeah.
So I've taken it from there. Now it might be different or it might be the same. So
No, it's
this guy
definitely
over
different.
here,
Yeah.
what color is this guy?
The overwhelming color that I'm feeling is a dark blue.
Okay, so that's quite a big difference.
Yes. It's a cool, calm blue.
Okay, lovely. Sounds good.
I mean when
Like the
throughout
ocean.
that I was at the bottom and I was like rising up and the water was just beautiful.
Yeah.
And it was, so that's how I'm feeling right now. Calm, very like a
Perfect.
lake. Yeah.
Oh, so your anxiety is where?
What anxiety? I don't
Nothing.
have any, nothing. Right now, zero.
I'll tell you where your anxiety is. It's in me now.
Yeah, it's in you.
It is. That's how it works. But that's okay.
Yeah, yeah,
I've got high resilience. I'm fine.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's a blue, beautiful blue, and has it got
Yes.
a shape?
It's still round. It's just very
Okay.
round. It's like a marble.
Okay. Oh, so it's quite
Yeah,
high. Okay.
yeah.
And then what's the texture of it?
Glass, I suppose, is the first thing that comes to my mind. It's just
Blue,
smooth and
blue
yeah,
glass marble.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, and we're going to place it on the line between 0 and 10, where 10 is the best.
Well, it's 9.5, if not a 10. It's very close to 10.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you can take that back.
I will
There's
take
your
that from
motion.
you.
Put it
Thank
in
you.
your heart. Put it in your
Yeah.
heart. Okay, that's going to push you up a bit. And
Yeah.
what always happens, right, is after we end the call, the energy keeps rising in you
Yeah.
for a short period. So you
Yeah.
will hit 10 at some point today.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it depends how long I've been. You might have this for a day or so, maybe longer. Sometimes it's 2 days. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But what I'll encourage you to do is be with don't run around a lot, because it'll change the energy. It'll use the energy.
Yeah.
So just enjoy that peace and calm your mind and really soak it up.
Yeah.
And take a break. It's been a tough year for everyone. Hey.
Yeah.
And if you feel like doing stuff, just do it at the pace that keeps that feeling there, so that you're not working against yourself.
Yeah.
Relax your body. You might have to, sometimes if you've got a lot of tension and if you're the kind of person that's got tension in you, you may have to focus on being less tense in your body. And that's also a good exercise, is to constantly release body tension. And this, while your emotions are really in a good place, is a good time for that. Yeah. So there's a few things. Do you meditate?
Yeah. Not as often as I should.
Okay. Well, how often?
If I can remember, if I can, be bothered, if I don't let the world take over, then at the moment, once a month.
Okay. All right. I mean, it's about.
I need to do it so much more regularly. No, it needs to be part of my life. I need to really do it.
Need is different to. It will be, for I mean, you understand this mental health's about motivation. Like if I find
Yeah.
someone that wants me to help them and they have no motivation, I say to them,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about motivation, but I actually can't help you right now, you know?
Yeah.
So, because I can't drag a person into a healthy place. I can't
No.
do that. It'll drag me down. So
Yeah.
for you, like to say, I need to have motivation is I need to have meditation is not a motivated way of talking about it. It's like
Okay.
you if you were motivated, you would say, I am definitely going to meditate today. And I'm not sort of saying to you, you must speak like this or like this. I'm just saying
No.
that's what it sounds like. So
Yeah. I don't schedule my time.
It's a decision.
That's what it is.
But
it's a decision. You're right.
But if you do feel that meditation would really help you, then change your language first, you know.
Yes.
Change your language to say,
Yes.
I will do this, I will do that, I'll do
Yes.
that. Yeah.
I will make time. I will focus on
whatever
something that's good for me. Yeah.
Whatever you want to get done, just change the way you say things, and then that will change your thoughts. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Great. Good. I'm glad. I'm not going to check up on you. It's up to you.
No. Yes. Yeah. I will. I will do it.
Unless you want me to. If you want me to check up on you, I'll check up on you. Some people want that.
Yeah, then I can check up with me in like an hour. Just make sure I'm doing it. No, I will do, because I know it's right and I have to do it. So I will do it. It's like eating well. It's like eating healthily. It's like drinking more water. It's like taking exercise. You just, you know it. You know you have to do it, and you should do it. And you feel great after you do it. So why don't we do it? Because
it's too much. Because if you try and do 5 things at once, you'll end up doing nothing. So
that's true.
If you just do it, like pick one and just I will do that. That's it.
Yes.
You know, and then when you've mastered that, then you know it's got to fit into your life. And if you do like all the stuff all at once, you don't form habits. You end up getting demoralized. So
that's right.
I mean, it's the secret is to be gentle with yourself.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
It really is about when people talk about.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
That's it.
When people talk about.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Go on then.
This is a big question. Who's the most important person in the whole world?
I know it's supposed to be me, but it isn't. Yeah, it's me. It's me.
Who is it really?
Everybody else. Everybody else.
You said it's supposed to be me. Who is it really?
It's everybody else.
Yeah. Okay. So how do you get from everyone else being the most important person to you being the most important person? How would that work for you?
I just need to just focus on myself rather than pandering, you know, trying to reach everybody else's expectation of myself. Like you said, listening to yourself and doing things at my pace rather than me trying to reach everybody else's pace, everybody else's level, which is hurting me.
Is that a perception you've got of how everyone else is doing?
Could be. So I admit it. I don't know. It could be.
I mean, maybe it's about just ignoring everyone else for a while. Mm-hmm. You know,
I need to.
If you're the most important person in the world, and you haven't got that in your sort of priorities right now. And if that needs to be in your priorities, then then you might sort of cut out your external awareness for a while and just really strengthen your self-awareness.
Well, this right now, everything we've done this morning has shown me that.
Yeah. So like things like tapping into that honey once a day.
Yeah.
When you get up in the morning, do some stretches.
Yeah.
Have you got a stretch routine or like whatever? Like I find stretching gets my energy going, so that's really good for me. But I would encourage you to do something that's fun. Something that's really fun, like playing music and doing
you're so right
stuff.
You know what, I had a conversation with he was a plumber. He came around to fix something and it woke something up in me. He was like, he said, do you play guitar? I said, I haven't played guitar for like 20 years. And he said, well, why not? And I said, do you know, that's a good question. I don't know. I used to be so much happier when I created, when I just used to sit down and play and make music. And now I don't do any of those things. I've become like the boring, bland, unimaginative, uncreative shell of a person, you know?
Yeah.
And it reached something that's like, yes, this is part of the person who I left behind. Creative, fun, imaginative, emotional. And I need to get that back.
I don't know about that. Are you sure that going back is the right way to approach life? Because life is a journey, and when you turn around and go backwards, you know, you're unlearning what you've learned. You've come from there for a reason.
Yes,
and you're
that
now
is true.
here. And it's important in life to see what's next.
Go forward.
And if you're really, really on the, you know, start to get quite self-aware, you will realize that your intention can determine your future. So, for example, the power of visualization. Now, I've showed you a really powerful visualization today, but you can do them yourself. If you, right, I'm going to ask you a quick question. I want you to answer in 2 seconds, okay?
Go. Yeah.
What's your passion in life?
Helping people.
Helping people. Okay. So what you're going to get the most out of is finding the way that you help people that gives you the most juice back into you, you know, like the most energy.
Yes.
And even if you have to do that after work at like 2 a.m. or whatever, it's important to feed that passion, you know? Because maybe an hour less sleep and an hour more passion, that's, you know, worth gold. But, you know, like I'm playing around with it a bit, but you get the idea. It's like passion is the for me is the single most powerful positive emotion that I've ever experienced. And so, I mean, the question would be for you is, how often do you feed that helping people passion? How often do you experience that passion, you know, of helping people?
In a sense,
let's say,
go on.
Because I can see you're not sure. So how would you help other people best as Adrian?
I always come back to a time when I was helping. I was a teacher. I was teaching English as a foreign language, and I absolutely adored that job. I absolutely adored it.
But right now,
helping
sitting
people
on the
understand,
couch.
How can I help people now?
So
how?
What if you're sitting on the couch right now in the present moment and you think, I'm going to go help someone. And you don't have to answer this. Passion takes
no, go on.
Practice, you know, some thought. But what the Dalai Lama says in his book, he is interviewed by a psychiatrist, and he says that compassion, easing the suffering of other people, doesn't have to be sort of suffering. It can just be.
No, I understand. Yeah.
So that is, and I'm just putting my own word here, but it's basically the antidote for loneliness.
Yes.
And if you're feeling some sort of, just like not, like I can't really put my finger on what it is with you today, but there's some unease about just how you feel about yourself. And if you're engaging in that, helping other people, that will that inner sort of down focus will become a focus on other people, that they will give back thanks and gratitude to you, and you'll get this buzz out of that.
Yeah, I do. Really,
For example, what we're doing right now, I mean, we're going to get to the end of the call and you're going to say, oh, that was fantastic. Like, I'm going to walk away smiling like a,
Yeah.
So I got my buzz.
Yeah.
So work on your passion, hey? That's, and it's not pressure. It's got to be it's just got to flow off like that. It's got to happen like, it's got to just be something that's natural and organic and completely just, you make it yourself. I mean, it just like go with it. It is completely not logical. It's just undirectional. It just moves, Yeah. So like, be free. Yeah.
Fantastic. I need to do that. I will do it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, I think we've done quite a lot. Maybe we should wrap up. Is there something that you want to express?
No, I mean, other than gratefulness and thanks, because it's definitely changed my day and my outlook. It's reminded me of something that I need to do. Something, it's made me more aware of my emotions. I said, I felt like I was in a torrent, and now I've been able to stop.
Just watch your words. Something I need to do.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of got the tone of putting pressure on you. That's like need is out here. And the need is sort of on your back. I want you to banish need.
Okay, banish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throw need in the bin. You don't need anything.
It's gone. I don't need it. No.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's gone. Up and just chuck it.
It's gone.
You can use want or will.
Yeah. Okay. I will. I want to do it.
There we go.
Is I want to put the brakes on things. I want to put myself first and foremost. I want to take care of myself, and that's what you've shown me today, because it really did help.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is what I get out of my passion.
Yeah, there was a lot of reflectiveness, which I saw, which was very helpful for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to ask you to set any goals, or I'm just going to leave you with a feeling of sort of solidity and liquidity at the same time, with golden, beautiful. And you can just let it happen, just be what you're going to be, and just be free about that. Because I kind of feel you deserve to, I get the feeling you deserve to just float around the place,
Yeah.
Does that sound good? Does that sound like something you don't normally do?
Yes, it really does. It sounds amazing. It sounds exactly what I want to do.
Okay, just float like one of those bees, like.
Yeah. That's it. Making amazing honey.
Yeah. Adrian, it's been a absolute pleasure. This has been so much fun. Really, I've enjoyed this.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you so much. Really, it's
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. And please, if anyone else that you know is at the end of the year and just needs a pump up, like just it doesn't have to be people that are really, really, really sick. It can just be someone that's like really stressed, and you see them.
Yeah,
that can be your help thing. You can just like bring them to me. I'll give them half an hour. Like we just fix them up and off they go. Put some honey in them, and that's it.
Like bees. I love it.
I got lots of honey.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I love it. That's just fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, Keith. I really, really appreciate it.
Thanks, Adrian. Yeah, and anytime. Hey,
I will do. Stay in touch. Yeah.
This doesn't bother me at all. You just connect with me and say you're a bit down, like we'll pump you up in. Yeah.
Thanks, Keith. Thank you
all
so
right,
much.
mate. It was fantastic talking to you.
Oh,
really,
thanks, man. Thanks, man. I'll speak to you soon.
Hey?
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Yes.
Bye.